Well, here's some news for you. There's not enough snow. So this weekend, 2 out of the 4 areas within Niseko should have opened for the start of the season, and unfortunately that was only one that opened, and it certainly wasn't Grand Hirafu behind me. In the last 4 or 5 days the temperatures have risen steadily and we've had no new snow, and as you can see, the results of that are right behind me. I was really hoping to have been able to be filming this weekend with the GoPro, getting some of those fresh early tracks in, but that's not to be. It goes without saying that the weather is always a gamble. You can never really trust forecasts because climates change all the time, and we're in the mountains, which is another huge variable. However, what I will say, my thoughts is that the system here, from my initial impressions, it's all very laissez-faire, very relaxed, and things open gradually. They say, okay, 23rd is the opening date, but across the entire mountain now I can only see one snow cannon, and I think that operated maybe one evening that I've seen. When we had all the big snowfalls, the 2 big falls that probably left us with about 35 centimeters of powder, none of the snowcats, the peach bashers, came out and started working on squashing down a base, which to me is very surprising. But on the other hand, when you're in a resort where you have anywhere between 10 to 15 meters of snow a season, do you really need to invest in millions of pounds of snowmaking equipment? There's no need. Places in Europe, however, usually do, and they will work very, very hard before their committed opening date to make sure that at least sort of the key runs are open. And speaking of Europe, this is quite a nice segue into that. They, on the complete other hand, have had a hell of a November in terms of snowfall. Most of European resorts are known to open around the first, second week of December. But places in Austria, places in Switzerland have had absolute abundance of snowfall. Some of the figures they have had in terms of snowfall in November have broken records, and it looks incredible. There's other areas in the South Tyrol region that have had quite a few avalanches, and that's great to see. Unfortunately, I'm here, and I'm not in Europe this year. I chose not to go back to Europe for this winter, and now look what's happening. They've had some really good seasons in Europe for the last few years, so it's having a good effect on the general ski industry, businesses, and it will probably instill some confidence into holiday makers, certainly from the Brits, whilst Brexit is going on, and they'll be looking at where they can go skiing, and certainly it'll be some good places to go to in December for an early Christmas ski holiday. So that's a bit of the news for today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Catch you next time.